see we're shaking hands. It's a pretty cool robot, I like it. We are at the Eureka Park at the Consumer Electronics Show where all the startups are located. We're gonna take a look at some startups and see what we find. What are people like the Eagle Aviator members. Switch back to the front. And Reachy is playing tic-tac-toe against himself or against someone.
Against people who take the
Oh, okay.
square. So if you want to...
I can just put a square here. He's gonna win, unfortunately. I don't think any algorithm will fail, starting at the center. But you never know. Maybe Reachy wants me to let me win.
Times.
Probability of 0. So that's a pretty cool robot. I like it. Is it for sale?
Yes.
How much is it?
For now, we take only pre-orders.
Okay.
So the full robot is $17,000.
17K.
Yeah.
Second price, don't you think?
Yeah, but we can modulate the robot. So if you just need one arm, you can just take one arm, and it's $9,000. And you can modulate it if you need the head or remove the head or anything. It depends on the application that you want to do.
Okay. Where Reachy is kind of out of reach for us right now, but it looks pretty cool. Thank you. You're watching TechEDTV. As you know, we love startups and incubation. These guys are from France, and they have an IV artificial intelligence engine to run the bots and conversations. Can you show us a demo here?
Actually, we're building IV because we want to solve the problem of the robot that say, sorry, I don't get it, because you say something that the bot hasn't been planned for. So to do that, we have trained our robot on more than 200,000 sentences written by hand, so it can understand all the small talks. For example, you're booking a flight, for example, and the chatbot leads you toward it, and at a moment you say, thank you, that's very kind. At this moment, the robot won't understand it, so that's why it will take IV in the situation, and Ivy will have an answer for that. It will say something like, thank you, you are very kind too, and here you will have the experience like a human one. You will have an experience that was more fluent, and you will avoid the sorry, I don't understand, just because of those small texts.
So you will pass the Turing test.
Yeah, completely. Like, it's the goal of it. It's to be like a real human. You know, maybe it will be a little hard to pass the test, but that's the goal of it. Well, people are always amazed, like when they're using the bots, because it answers really naturally. Well, actually, this is sentences we have recorded, so maybe they are fun ones. You can actually fight a little bit with the bot, so that's very funny. But in a more professional situation, you can customize your own answers and have something very specific. So you can add your own data to have something even more customizable. So that's what we're.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can you show us a small demo here?
Yes, of course. Actually, this is our website. You can just go on your.
We can go into. What's your website?
Yeah, this is Qualis.com.
Qualis.com.
Actually, you have it on a flyer just right there. You just have to go to the website, and you can actually use our bot. You can choose your language for now, for English, for example. All right. So what do you think about CES? Actually, here I have no idea what Ivy is gonna say. So that's kind of the demonstration effect. But I think well, it was.
I don't like it.
I don't like it, for example. All right, I don't like it.
Okay.
He say me, bof. That's a French word to say like, nah, not really. All right, that's fine. Like, I don't know. What can we say? Like, why don't you like it? No, because I spend it there. You see, that's the kind of interaction that are really humans that are robots. So I have no idea what type is going to say, but we'll feel like a human. You know, that's the kind of demonstration that is very cool. And you can talk to French to it, and we're supporting like 8 languages with Spanish, Portuguese, Netherlands, the German, French, English, and so actually yes, we have a lot of things that we're proposing. And for now, it's a demonstration. It's a lot funny. Like we can joke with her. But that's the purpose on it. Don't hesitate, just go on the website and play with her. That's the goal of it.
Well, we'll definitely go and play with it. And thank you very much. Hey, Philippe, so this is your company name is Gibson, or no?
It's Gibson, right.
Okay.
So we are designing and manufacturing sensors like that, temperature and humidity sensors, motion sensors, and also current and voltage measurements, so for
Okay.
power consumption.
Okay.
So globally, we are installing these sensors inside the building. Can be a school, can be an industrial building, and we are generating, sending all information in the cloud,
Okay.
and generating a digital twin.
Okay.
The digital twin is key to understand the full behavior of the system, from the heating and cooling device, from the building itself behavior, and from occupants' habits.
So
we are-
you do some artificial intelligence learning.
Yes,
and then
machine
you
learning. Yes, exactly.
and then you decrease the bill.
I will decrease the bill, exactly. I will maximize the comfort and reduce energy consumption.
So these are just on the breakers.
Yes, but we are monitoring and potentially changing the behavior of the circuit breaker.
So let me ask you the following. Let's say I have a building
yes,
and we have 2 breaker panels.
yes,
We in a month sometimes we spend between $600 to $1,000 a month.
yes.
That includes all the breakers, all the electricity, everything.
Yes.
What will your company do for me so I can get your business?
What I will do, for example, you are in a building, you have your electrical cubicles,
Yes.
and one of the breakers are commanding pumps. For example, you have an heating,
Yeah.
and then all the heat is sent through a liquid circuit
Right.
inside the building. So we'll activate, deactivate pump at the right moment to bring you the good comfort and minimize energy consumption. We can take also the control of the boiler itself,
Okay.
the heating device itself, to really be predictive according to the event that will happen, change of sun, change of people, and so we are taking all events that will happen and optimize the just enough energy to put inside the building.
Okay, so what is that you control then? Is that through the breaker system or each of the power outlets in the building?
We are working the main circuit breaker.
The main circuit breaker, okay.
Mainly for heating and cooling device.
Okay.
For example, we can control compressor, switch off, switch on.
Let's say air conditioning.
Exactly, on air conditioning. We
How
can,
will you do that?
for example, on air conditioning, we play on inertia of the building.
Okay.
So generally on air conditioning, you have a second circuit. So we are producing, you have your condenser unit on the roof. And so we manage use the inertia of the building to start and stop. We can also propose variable frequency to manage compressors. So we have different ways to reduce energy consumption, but by always keeping the comfort associated.
Is there, so you sell what? Still do not get that clear.
We are selling recommendations for the customer,
Oh, okay.
and also recommendation. Or we can take full control of heating and cooling device.
Okay, so that's the part that I'm interested in. Like, how can you take control of the cooling device remotely? So you just what? You plug. You basically have the let's say like this is my AC unit. It has
Yes.
power on it.
Yes.
So you cut this wire, you put your stuff in there, remotely connects to your system, and you control it. You control the power.
Explain, Rami.
Yeah, so that's the basic part of it. But sometimes we have buildings like, as Philippe maybe mentioned, we work on big buildings where they have sometimes centralized systems to control the HVAC units and also the heating system.
Yes.
So it depends on the application, but we always find a way to plug on the system without breaking it.
All right, got it.
And so yeah, we sometimes it's on-off regulation, like with heating systems.
Okay.
But on air conditioning, it's on-off on the compressors.
Got it. All right. That's pretty cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
From France, La French Tech. So I think I'm going to arrange visits to multiple French startups. And this is the Business Accelerator program. So stay tuned. We're going to check it out.